Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nara and here we're discussing astrology, spirituality, and psychology. And this video is about Scorpio or Pluto in the ninth house of your birth chart. If you want to gain more clarity and understand as to why things are happening in your life, the situations, circumstances, then you definitely want to check out your birth chart placements and watch this video if you happen to have Scorpio or Pluto in the ninth house. But if you don't know your planetary placements, then you definitely need to know your time of birth and all of that information. And you can calculate your birth chart by going on astro.com and select free horoscopes and find drawing, ascending, or something like that. And then you'll be able to calculate your birth chart. But if you happen to have Scorpio or Pluto in the ninth house of your birth chart, then welcome to this video. So this placement, right, this placement has a lot of meanings, and it will play out very different for everybody in everybody's life who has this placement. So there's some people who will try to actively use the energy of Pluto and Scorpio of the ninth house and act from that area the way they are supposed to do and act. Others will try to actively avoid to act from that area of their life. So ninth house is a Sagittarian house. It's a Jupiter house, right? It's a guru. It's religion, spirituality, travels, and stuff like that. But having Pluto or Scorpio in this house, adds Plutonic and Scorpionic energy. So that means that if you are traveling, whenever you travel abroad to other cultures, that might indicate that the experience that you get from the traveling from to another country and experiencing different culture, language, and other people, meeting other people from different background, right, might have a very transformative effect on you as a person. It might transform your psyche, it might transform your belief system, your psychology, it might even change your religion. But here's the thing, right? Because ninth house and 12th house is related to religion. So the Piscean house is also considered as a religious house or a spiritual house. So these people might actively try to find religion, and once they do, they stick to it. Scorpio is unlike Pisces, okay? Pisces might follow different kinds of traditions and religions, but for Scorpio is different. If you have Pluto or Scorpio is in 9th or 12th house, you are probably following one religion for life, and you'll be defending that religion forever. But besides that, if you're someone who travels somewhere, you might be very, very impacted by the culture and the place you're traveling to. It might really, really impact your psyche, and you might start thinking from that culture, or replace your own culture with this new one because it's more compelling to you. Okay, so that's possible. Or there's also when it comes to gurus, or the ones you follow, let's say, even if it's we're speaking of spiritual gurus, right, but it's also related to the gurus you see online that claim to be spiritual gurus. And by the way, today it's so funny that I seen a lot of videos on TikTok on my For You page about those gurus, astrology gurus and spiritual gurus, manifestation and whatever. They charge hella money. Like, these people charge like $20,000 for one class, and it lasts for 3 months or 4 months. I don't know how long, but it's just crazy, and they claim to be gurus, but in reality they're just 29 years old, just the way I am, and their life is in shambles, and nothing is working for them besides selling the courses and making money out of fooling other people. By the way, I have Gemini in the ninth house, and that's why I speak like this too, and I have Mars there. And I'm actually a foreigner too, so I was impacted a lot. So Mars is also Plutonic energy still, because Mars was ruled by Scorpio, so it still impacts. So it transformed me, right? Different cultures transformed me, my belief system. But like just in general, on For You page, I was seeing a lot of those people who are claiming to be gurus, right? And those people are also included under the ninth house gurus, right? Because it's the modern type of gurus that we follow. And if you're someone who is buying those courses with Pluto or Scorpio in the ninth house, you might be very selective and bullshit detector person when it comes to gurus. And if a guru doesn't deliver the knowledge that you expected or felt like you deserve to receive, you will call these people out and you will be very judgmental of the gurus, because you have this intuitive ability to connect with what's right and what's wrong, because you have this intuition, this psychic vision on the universal principles. You know what's going on, and you kind of like, you just need somebody. Let's say if you go to a guru, you need them to just put it into words, but you already know the feeling, right? You feel it because you're Scorpio or Pluto in the ninth. It's a lot of psychic energy, right? But if the guru doesn't deliver that information that you are feeling and doesn't put it right into words, then you'll like, fuck you. You'll ask for a refund, okay? And by the way, do not trust these people online, okay, who charge you hella money. Like, I heard there's a lot of people who charge so much and they do not provide the service and the value that they claim that they would provide, okay? It's just really crazy. And a lot of people are trying to get their refunds and they're not able to get their refunds because people just block them or don't respond to them, okay? So be careful, because it's a lot of these things are happening these days. But besides that, Pluto or Scorpio in the ninth house, you guys might be either resisting following new religions or even meeting new cultures, or you might be actively trying to go abroad and whatever, because that's the calling, right? But I really I doubt that you will, you know, resist that temptation, because Plutonic temptation to transform through guru spirituality and acquiring new belief system is can't be ignored, okay? It can't be ignored, let me put it this way. But just in general, having this energy, right? You guys are bullshit detectors. You follow one religion, you know what's right and what's wrong, and a lot of times, you know, the belief systems are very transformative. They impact your entire life. They change your life around completely. And also, if you go to foreign lands and something goes wrong and just, you know, your life goes south, right? You might be prone to actively judge that culture and those people around you, and just the country in general. So something to be aware of. And because, you know, blaming energy is not good, because you're not going to manifest anything from the blaming energy, okay? So that's the danger. I feel like this placement is very transformative, very controlling of other people too, because all Scorpio placements are. But I feel like that's pretty much it. It will either play out in your life or you might ignore the hunches, but they might be, you know, you might still act from those hunches every now and then. I mean, every now and then, it's very rare. I mean, in a rare sense, every now and then. Yeah, if this video resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section down below. But if it doesn't, I would love to hear your interpretations. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.